Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Vainglory episode, and from today I'm gonna start Vainglory episode. Some of you are thinking what it is and what game it is like. It's a mobile game for Android and iOS. I don't know about Windows Phone, but it's surely for iOS and Android. It's best game ever for mobile. It contains three types of heroes. There is a lane where we do war, where the turrets settled. Three. There are particularly 5 turrets per side. There are 2 sides of the game, left side and the right side. We need to go from left side to right side and take their crystal. There were 2 crystals on each side. The one who destroy all the turrets and destroy the crystal first wins the game. So that's it. There are 3 types of heroes in this game. For that, I'm gonna show you something. I'll explain it later. So the first type is captains. It naturally protects teammates and establish map vision. He plans to protect his carry from harm and lead the team to victory. And next come the junglers. So the junglers' main plan is I dominate to jungle and means the enemy carry. So there is a large part of the map jungle. Jungle is not occupied by anyone. It can be used by anyone, and unlike the lane, there is no turrets on the jungle, just the sentries. Sentries are different from sentry crystal. They are the miners which attack the enemy heroes when they enter in their area. So last comes the carry. The carry's main work is to kill anyone who comes in front of him. He need to earn gold to deal great damage and make big plays in the match. So I'm gonna show you some. You don't know. I think many of you don't know what the names are. For that, you need to be familiar with the game for at least 1 week or 2 weeks. For beginners, the game support gives us 2 players named as Taka and Ringer. Others you need to buy or get from legendary boxes. We'll talk it later about the boxes. So let's get into the game, and these are the skins. We'll talk about it later too. So let's get the skin, and I will explain about the items and build now. As I said, there are 5 turrets settled at each side. You got a mini map over this area where you can see, and you also got a chat box. You can't buy chat boxes. They are given something like buy defensive items, stick together, there's team fight. I'm not ready, etc. We can't buy it. Unfortunately, it's like that. So there's a 3 talents for every. Talk it about later too. Okay, now here comes the build. And first is weapon. Weapon power increases the damage of basic attacks. It increases the damage of basic attacks if you are concentrating on your basic attacks. Abilities. There are 3 abilities given to each hero. 2 are A and B, and the last ability it's ultimate. First ability, you are given an option to unlock a ability at the first of the game. You can unlock only a single ability. After that, you need to go level 2 in order to get the second ability. For the third ability, you need to go level 6, and there will be 5 levels for the first 2 ability and 3 levels for the third ability. So we're gonna have at least 12 levels here. So we can't max all abilities. You need to leave one behind, and the one you leave behind you will not take overdrive. Overdrive will explain you later. First, let's get into the crystal. The next. Crystal items really increases the power of the abilities if you're really dependent on it or uses it more frequently. Heroes like Kestrel and Petal has a high advantage of building crystal items rather than weapon items. Next comes your defense items. For living in the lane and the jungle, we need defense. There's no chance of no defense. A captain is suggested to buy a fountain of renewable first in order to keep his teammates alive, then crucible in order to keep restricted the enemy. So we have got some interesting points here, and you need to listen it very carefully. If the enemy builds attack power, weapon power, then you need to build the metal jacket because it reduces damage from basic attacks. So that's the greatest thing. And if the enemy team is building crystal items, then you should go for Aegis. Aegis activates reflect blocks. I'm gonna show you what it is now. It's really decrease the power, reduce the damage from enemy abilities. So we have got other abilities like has it increases the max health and etc. We're gonna explain it later. And last we got utility. On this utility we have shoes, which help us to get faster in the lane and move fast to our allies when they need our help. There are three types of boots: journey boots, war trends. War trends actually a captain should buy in order, as it helps all the three teammates. When it activates, all the three teammates get a boost of speed and can run. And so that's what boost. And now comes the contraption. Contraption is nothing but scout traps. In simple words, we can say traps and flare guns, or just light bulbs. You can see where your enemy are. They are bushes in the lane and the jungle. You can be ambushed at any moment, so you need to be getting on the vision. This provides vision to the team, and I suggest the captain to buy these things. And there comes the storm crown. It really increases the attack power of 40 to 140 levels. It's greatly recommended for heroes like Taka and some captains like Lance, etc. We don't use this last two, Novgat and Shiver Steel. Shiver Steel is useful only for cruel when you want to slow the enemies. So let's get into other. As I said, you will be provided with a healing flask. Healing flask. When you are at the starting of the game, you will begin with level 1 with 600 gold. Don't forget, it's a practice match, so that's why I am having 37,000 gold. So here comes the, you will not have level juice, so you can upgrade your levels. In the real match, you don't have these level juice. So you are provided with healing first. It provides you with the instant heal when you are low on damage. You need to activate it by clicking on the right side. I'm going to show you. There are flares, as I said, scout traps and minion candy, which make your minions. Oh, sorry, I forgot about minions. They are the small little friends who help you to get the turrets and etc. These are the which increases the power in the early games, but later in the game it becomes a load when you keep it there. So we got infusions. After you complete your build, you need to buy this in order to increase your power. So that's it, guys. Now we're gonna go and show you how the game is. First we are having the crystal. There are two turrets, as I said before. Sorry, I didn't say that. There are two turrets at the crystal sentry protecting the crystal, and second is the third turret on the line. These are the minions. Can you see them? Yeah, the fourth turret, and finally the fifth. The enemy also have the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the crystal we need to destroy is here. So in order to destroy crystal, we need to destroy the turrets, unless it will not even get a touch. So this is the range here. Means it can attack from a distance at the minions or the heroes. Melee means it will go near the hero to attack it. So that's introduction for now for the lane. And these are the bushes where the enemies can hide and ambush you at any time. So let's get into the jungle. As I said, jungle doesn't belong to anyone. These are the flares, and there are some jungle camps where some monsters lie. They give you heal. That's the most important part. And that's the flare, and that's the scout trap. So, whenever you kill the big monster lying, they lie here, here, and here, and here. At the mid game, at the early game, there is an extra monster here. So that's the advantage they give us. Heal. Oh, sorry, I didn't. So when you kill it, see, I'm activating healing first by. So as I said, we have. Oh, I don't want to die. Bye. Oh, great. That's too much. I need to get weapons, some products, sort of it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I died. It goes like that. So now comes sentries, crystal sentries. Crystal sentries lies in the jungles, enemy jungle and the allied jungle. It lies here. You can't capture it. It's basically owned by the team. Here, one is here and another one is located here. We can't see it though. We need a vision. As I said, scout traps give you vision of the area where you can see enemies seeking out to ambush you. And I forgot there is a gold. There will be a gold miner here for 15 minutes in the game where you can kill it and get some highly gold. You need gold for making great damages to the enemy, or else you will be just a noob setting out for. We got the Kraken. The Kraken is the main part in the game. We can unleash the Kraken. It actually beats me when it touch. So better unleash the Kraken when you're in 2 or 3 person. And you need to see enemies seeking out to take your Kraken at the last turn. So you need to get your Kraken with the strongest ability or attack. That's it for the jungle and the lane. So let's get into our items. We're gonna sell something. This is the level juice which I was talking. It's not available in the real game. It's just for the practice game. It's available. I'm gonna show you. Tornado trigger. It greatly increases attack speed. Solar blade increases the weapon power. I'm gonna talk about crystal next time. Sorry guys. Turret monocle gives a great critical chance. As I said, tornado trigger increase the power. Tension bow gives a sudden damage. And poison shave it apply a mortal wound for 2 seconds for every basic attack at the hero. Every 3 basic attacks. Sorry guys. So there goes my metal jacket. As I said, it gives you armor. The whatever items give you armor makes your defense more greater with weapon. And there goes the ability. As I said, you need. So there goes all the abilities. There goes the turret. For the turret, we need to take. If we go like this, the turret will concentrate to us and we will be dead soon. So we need to kill the minions. Take the concentrate on the turret. Take turret's concentration on minions. But if you attack hero here, the turret will switch his concentration to the heroes. So that's a negative point. So let's get, as I said, there will be some small gold monsters located near the gold sentries in here and there and somewhere here and here. So that's what I say. So there lies the sentry. As I said, we can't capture it, but though we can kill it 3 times and eliminate it. It is a practice match, so there are 99 life sentries. So there it goes. There are some heroic perk of some heroes. Sorry, some not all heroes have some special abilities known as heroic perk. They have some special heroic perks. After all, for the Ringo, we have the critical chance. Whenever he kills it or destroy hitting, a stone-like thing appears on his head. Whenever he hits a thing with that, it will be a critical strike. So, oops, the turret's hitting me. Okay. You can't take, as I said. If you take alone, you can't do. But sometimes if you have three allies or a high defense ally like friend, etc., so you can take it easily. So after the all turrets are destroyed, then only we can damage this sentry. Once this sentry is taken, we will win the match. So that's he goes. This is a teleport button, I didn't mention it. This is the scorecard where you can see what the enemies are building and what your allies are building and go for the order. By the scorecard you can see what enemies have built and make defense items according to that, and this will be a great action for that. So there it goes. I'll be back with another episode later. So till then, peace